Hi, it's Redheaded Riding Hood, Red for short. I'm going to read you Letting God by A. Philip Parham. I was like, what day is it? What day is it? It's October 29th. This is the guy who's answering about Jesus when he healed his eyes, which is appropriate. He answered, whether he is a sinner, I do not know. One thing I know, that though I was blind, now I see. John 9:25. In recovery, we are told how it works, the process of sharing what happened, what it was like, and what it's like now helps provide a pattern for growth and awareness. Yet, no explanation can really do justice to a mystery. The core remains mysterious and wonderful. An anonymous Christian expresses this wonder well. You ask me how I gave my heart to Christ, I do not know. There came a yearning for him in my soul so long ago. I found earth's flowers would fade and die. I wept for something that would satisfy. And then somehow I seemed to dare to lift my broken heart to God in prayer. I do not know. I cannot tell how. I only know he is my Savior now. I wrote, wow, below that. This book is very old. Well, like as old as my oldest children, like 30 years ago. I read this book back day of 1990. I'm reading this, what my mom wrote in the front. She gave it to my sister. The man who wrote it was a minister at St. Stephen's Church in Wimberley. That's where my parents lived. The second place my parents lived in Texas. They lived in Austin first. Before we came here, a friend at our church in Austin told me about it as we were taking a class together at Covenant Presbyterian. That's where I went when I was in Texas for 6 months before I went back to Boca Raton in 1990. It was 1985 when I was in Texas for 6 months. The class used a workbook called The 12 Steps, A Spiritual Journey. Interesting. I've only gotten to step 4 in that, but I've read it twice already. Hope you'll use it too. Love, Mom. Yeah, I won't go into for privacy reasons, but my sister didn't want the book. So I got it, and I'm thankful. It's a really good book. The Christian in recovery finds out that how it works is not relevant. All the Christian knows is that Christ is the Savior still and will continue to be. Everything else fails. Nothing else really works except the unspeakable, unfathomable work of Christ our Lord. Jesus, you are my Savior and you alone. Your work and how you work is beyond my understanding. Yet I don't need to know how, only who, and that's you. Amen. Pam Hemphill, who came out of the Trump cult and was there January 6th, and she went to prison for 2 months. She went to a really, really harsh prison too. Pam Hemphill, look her up. I'll probably link her. I'll link her like Twitter below. I'll link her Twitter below. And I'll link the video with Luke Beasley. So she's in the 12-step program, and she helps addicts, and it's interesting. So this is a Christian meditations for recovering persons, and I think that could really help. I mean, they need to. That's cool. They need to start a recovery program for these people coming out of Christian nationalism and MAGA. That's what we should do. And it's increasingly challenging. I had to unmoderate. I had to kick someone out of my life again. And a friend from 2021, you know, a friend. So, a former friend. He wanted to resort to the name calling, and this one at least didn't attack me. So I have a few MAGA. I have one MAGA. There are some nice ones, but some of them are just, they're so angry, and they're so mean and hateful, honestly. And you know, I'm not tolerating it anymore. Like, don't, you know, they're welcome to watch. They're welcome to chat. Can they be nice? Can they not attack? You know, attack me, attack my channel, or attack, you know, this was, sadly, attack Nancy Pelosi. She's already been attacked. And I realized, because I realized watching something on Nancy Pelosi the other day, that, oh my goodness, I was so wrong. And I let my husband and I let my brother brainwash me. My ex hates Obama. My brother hates Obama. Hates. That's hate. I mean, yeah, there's a difference between not being for a political candidate and hating on them, having hatred for them. Why? What did they do to you? Nothing. It's because of the color of his skin. And it's wrong. So, sorry. So, yeah, if Megas come into my chat to attack me or to spew hatred or call Nancy Pelosi a hag, like, why don't you bring up her policies, and what exactly did Nancy Pelosi do to you? I watched a thing on her, and it was very good. I'll link it below also. I put it in my chat. And I was just like, she has 5 children. The hell she went through of 4 years of Trump. And then in front of her, Trump gives Rush Limbaugh an award, and Rush Limbaugh would say horrible things about her. And that's where my brother got it from. He would spew crap to me, and he would never tell me, like, I don't like her. He just hates liberals. He just hates. He's full of hatred and anger, and it's sad and pathetic. And I love my brother, and I pray for him. And maybe he's come out of it. I don't know. I'm not in contact with him. I pray he has, but I kind of doubt it. Pray for MAGA people, and they need a support group. They need something. They need to come out of it. They need to wake up. It's a cult, and it's dangerous cult. I mean, just watch something on January 6th. Watch it. It's sad that this is what has come to our country. It's very sad. But a reporter just said the word hate. I don't remember exactly what they said, but with regards to Trump. And Nancy Pelosi laid into him. She's like, I'm Catholic. I don't appreciate you saying that. That's not true. I do not hate. I was raised Catholic, and I pray for Trump. And I say that to you. Pray. People, pray. No hate. Pray. But yes, avoid them. They're awful. They're vile. One of these, and it makes me so angry. And I'm trying to remember what Michelle Obama said. They go low, we go high. But it's increasingly hard when they're trying to pull you down to their level. I had a vile mega person say, Harris will send my baby girls home in body bags. That is vile. Vile. But God bless you, Frank. You are pathetic, sick, vile. And I will pray for you, but you are vile. And I won't expose myself to that crap anymore. I'm just block, 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 block. You are unreasonable. You won't listen to reason. And you are sad and pathetic and angry and full of fear. Fear is the opposite of love. Jesus said, those who fear have not been made perfect in love. Fear is where the hate comes from. Fear is bad. Fear is from Satan. And that's all they do is fearmonger. Fear, 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 and hate. And it's so sad. Pray, people, pray. I'll pray right now. Dear Lord, please help us. Please help this country, Lord. It's not. Trump is not of God. He could very well be the Antichrist. Please let these people wake up, Lord. Please, Jesus. Please, Christians, pray. Please. If you're mega, I'm praying for you. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do and God does too. Let's pray for each other. Bye.